G'day guys, how's it going? Welcome to Tuesday night in the man cave. So tonight what we've got going on is the Urban Postie Bike Adventure ride. So me and Nay, we're jumping on the postie bike. That's Charlie, Tango's out there somewhere. Now in Bendigo, as you can see on this map, the Bendigo Creek runs right through the centre of Bendigo from one end to the other end. And that red line, basically, you can see where we're starting from in Golden Square, and we're going right to Lake Weeroona, which is the finish, which is where we can get out. And it's about 4 k's through there. So basically, that's what we're doing. And we did it at about 12 o'clock at night. Anyway, look, here's the footage. Actually, no, not the footage for that. Here's what's coming up in the video, then we'll get into that. So what's coming up this week in Shit Easy Motorcycle Camp Cooking? In this video tonight, we've got another useless tips for the whippersnappers. I'll give you a heads up on what to expect on Friday night's motorcycle filming and gear. We're going to run through some of your comments and responses from last week's videos. Oh, and of course, what's coming up next Tuesday in the man cave. Alright guys, so it is it's 5 to 12 at night. The posties have all been set up if you want to put your lights on. Now the postie bikes aren't very bright with their headlights, so we've got some extra little lights. Just a couple. So yeah, we've got the little, what I call the paddle lights, the LED lights, and I've just got sticky tape and taped up some flashlights to the to the handlebars. So I think I might have already said that that it's about 4 k's what we're doing. So yeah, an urban adventure on a postie bike. We'll see you out there. Alright guys, we're just about there. I'm going to see if I can get and show you what we're going into. Hopefully you can pick that up. So that's the the creek. It's been cemented and bluestone all the way through Bendigo, right through the middle. Here we go. Alright, so we've made it in. Alright babes, get those lights going. I don't know how good they are, but anything's bloody better. So guys, we're in the creek. Where's that other bloody light? Here it is. Paddle light's going. Hopefully you guys can see some stuff. Yeah, might as well run that one as well. We've got 2 cameras going. Yeah. There you go. You're on. Yep. You right to go?
Yep, go.
Hey! So I believe this gets a bit bumpy at stages. I've come in this place a little bit. Not far past up here, me and Nay come down one time just to have a bit of a look. But I've never actually gone all the way through. I think a lot of the locals see I wasn't really a young kid when I lived in Bendigo. But I've heard, oh Jesus. My bloody barber Glenn telling me stories of when they were kids riding their bikes through here. Now I don't know if this is illegal, and I don't think it is, because there's no sign saying that no, only management vehicles. So we should be okay. We actually go right past the police station, just the back of it. Nay's there, she's all good. Alright. So yeah, I can't go too fast because I don't know when these little bloody gutter bits come up. When we get up further, we actually go what they call Charing Cross, and it's where our big fountain is. We actually go under the road for quite a bit, so I've never been in there before. Oh, here's another gutter. Hey! I don't know if you can see that
blue pop, well, what it is a poppet head. That's the Central Deborah gold mine. There's a big gold mine all underneath here, which is what Bendigo was basically built on. It was gold, big gold rush. Every pub has every corner has a pub. Not now, but it used to. Oh, geez, don't go down there. Boy, bloody hell. No, still coming. Here she comes. Yeah, it's a bit bloody.
It was a bit crevassey.
Yes. And I think so. We've got that big tunnel area to go through, and then near the Chinese gardens, I believe they're built over the creek there as well. So we'll be going under a tunnel system through there. And then when we get right out the other side near the end, we've actually got to get from this side to the other side to actually get out. So I don't know how we're going to go, but I'm hoping there's something should present itself for us to get out. So basically what we've done is we've started at Golden Square, where there's a that road where you saw Nay coming through. To get down in here, so obviously the management vehicles or whatever, whenever they need to get in here with vehicles, that's what they use. And I think that's the only spot that I've ever seen that you can get into this bloody into this thing. So yeah, that was at Golden Square, and now we're kind of like starting to head into basically the centre of Bendigo. I know where we are. This road here that we're just, that bridge there. If you go that way, that takes you to Elliott Brothers Motorcycles. Oh, this is the all the old bluestone. Well, Nay's still going. I might see she'll go in front for a little bit. Going in front, she's a trooper. She said if she crashes, it's my fault. Beautiful, all right, that's it. I won't push her. Oh! So that's the big Bendigo Bank head office. And that there's the Telstra, big Telstra bloody centre. So the Americans, Telstra, that's our major ISP or telephone communications, something like the, what do you guys have? A&T or bloody something like that. So we're getting very close to where we're going to get. Oh, that's McDonald's there. That's the McDonald's drive-through. So they've built Bendigo Bank. When they did this, they built this big boardwalk stuff over here. So we're getting close where we're going to get into that tunnel area. I've heard some bloody stories of undesirables and bloody druggos and all that kind of stuff. Oh, it's a bit stinky. Cool, so we're actually in it. And it's echoey. There you go, babes. I've never been in here.
Me either, and it stinks.
It does. Well, did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't like it.
No. Wonder what, must be the cars going past.
Are you going to be able to get through?
Yeah. Trust me. Trust me. Yeah, often we'll be going through Roslyn Park, which is a big park area. Yeah, I can hear the bloody cars going past, going over the roof. Sorry, I was saying about Roslyn Park. We have a lot of sulphur comes down the creek, and yeah, that real sulphur, you know, rotten eggs, and that's what we're smelling right now. It stinks. Oh. Cool, there you go. All right. So now we're basically in the centre of Bendigo, and this section here is just the start of Roslyn Park. And what we're going to do is just keep going down here till we get to the Chinese gardens, which is where it's built over again. It's the old post office and out. And for the Poms, that's Bendigo's Big Ben. Watch your head. Well, so far this has been pretty easy. Yeah, Roslyn Park's really nice, especially at night time when they have all those orange lights going and stuff. So when we get a lot of rain, this creek, it actually fills right up. I don't think we've ever actually well, not that I can remember, someone will tell me different, but I don't ever remember breaking the walls, but it gets pretty bloody full. But it disperses really quick. It's, you know, never a major worry. Bloody hell, we've got green grass everywhere. Oh, that was the glass. Okay, so this is a road going over. And then we should hit the tunnel. I'm believing, I don't know. I'm talking shit out my ass. I hope I'm not boring you bastards. But the idea of this ride was, I suppose, just to show people, you know, you don't need a fancy motorbike. Whoa. You don't need a fancy motorbike. You don't need fancy gear. You don't have to go a million miles. You know, adventure is whatever you want adventure to be. And yeah, you can have little adventures in your backyard, basically. And you just add little extra things to it, you know. Obviously doing the video adds a little bit, you know, trying to strap on all the bloody lights and then doing it at 12, you know, midnight. Jesus. Yeah, adds all to the adventure, I suppose. I don't know. I'm just a big kid. I love doing shit like this. Alright, so now we're past the centre of Bendigo, and I don't know how far. We've just got a series of this stuff, and then we'll get to Lake Weeroona, and I think we're going to get caught. It'll be pretty good concrete. Jesus, Nate's bloody taken off on me. Just getting a bit of confidence. Yeah, that's the thing. You can't have confidence when you see this shit. Hey! Yeah, so I'm kind of like, oh no, there's actually, so this might be a good place to try and get across with the bikes because it's rounded off. But I can't get on that side because there's a big drainway pipe, something that goes off that way. So if I hop on that side now, I'm going to have to cross something anyway. So we've got to wait till we get past that. Hey. Oh, will you stop putting it in bloody neutral? I'm used to the gears being one down, all up, whereas on the Postie bike, it's just the 4 gears and they're up. Wow, that looks a bit deep. Jesus. Oh, look at that. There's a little, there's a little bridge. Yeah. Oh, cool. All right, what do we got here? Oh, bloody hell. Hey! Hopefully Nate can do that, otherwise I'll go back and do it. Oh no, you can do it. Power on. Beautiful. Bloody well done.
Oh, for sure I'd fall in.
Yeah.
It'd be in water.
That's it.
I see it and go...
So here, oh, I'll just stop and point me bloody wheel. Yeah, so that's where we would have had to have gone over. So now that we're past that, I've got to look for a spot to get across. Yeah. So I know here I've got the rounded edges, which is going to make it easy for me to, I'll scoot both bikes across, hopefully without falling. But we'll go, so I can come back here, but we'll keep going further because there might be something a little bit better further on. Whoop. That looks really good. Yeah, I reckon there's another spot that's got to be crossed over, so it's only high beams on. Yeah, so it's all sharp here. So I'm not going to be able to cross it here. So we'll keep going up further because I reckon there's another point where I can't get across on the other side. All good?
Yeah, my torch was flickering, so I was in a disco.
Oh, cool. Oh, so this is actually it. This is, we've now made it to Lake Weeroona, just up over there. I don't know if you can see, there's a lake. So we're going to have to turn back and get across. No! We've got to turn back.
Oh no!
Because I can't get across that. They're too sharp. Back there where it's rounded.
So we have to cross over?
We can't get out. I don't think. All right, we'll go have a look, guys.
We're in here,
Yeah, that's it. Let's do it. In actual fact, that looks like a spot there. Oh, there's a spot there. There's no fun in that. Hang on, guys. shouldn't get all crazy. There'll be a big gutter that I bloody fall in. So this is, if I'm on that side there, I know I can get out. I don't think we can get out up here. No. So no, we can't get out that way. We have to go back. We won't. We'll try and get on the other side because that was the plan.
Yeah, and I think that one goes up to someone's house anyway. I think we've worked out.
Oh.
We've gone up there by foot.
Yeah.
Just in the back here of the house, so I don't have to go in between.
Yeah. All right. Alright guys, so we're going to go back to where it was rounded and try and get across there. Alright, somewhere here I reckon it's going to be a good spot. Alright, so I'm going to get Nay to film with the other camera. Because I tell you, if I fall, you guys are going to want to see it. So you can just leave yours running, Nay.
We'll be doing both bikes.
Yeah. Just tell me when you're ready. Alright guys, here we go. Oh. Alright, I did it, I can't believe it.
I'm going to get you from the other side.
Alright.
I don't think I can get across here.
Alright. Don't let me down, Tango. Bloody fantastic. There you go guys, we made it across. Now we've just got to zip down here and should be able to get out. I think this side goes onto like a walking track. If not, I reckon I could just get up this side and to the lake area. Whoa. Alright, it's just wet. Yeah, these postie bikes, their lights aren't that bloody good. Oh, I can get out there too. There's another spot we can get out. Oh. Yeah, there's a ramp up to the... Yeah. Hey! Well, there you go, guys. That's it, we made it. So that's the Bendigo Creek from Golden Square out to Lake Weeroona. Whoop, I think if we turn around here, oh. Booyah! Turn that one off. Turn that one off. So there you go, babes, we did it! Yeah!
Not even arrested.
No, exactly.
That was my fear.
Yeah. Cool. All right, guys, we'll see you back at the man cave.
Well, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. Hope it didn't go for too long. I think it was about bloody 26 minutes it took for us to get through there, and I think I might have cut out about 1 minute's worth of footage. So you actually saw us going all the way through that. So as I said on there, look, you can have adventure bloody anywhere on anything at any bloody time. Don't let anybody else tell you any different. Alright guys, so this week's useless tip for the whippersnappers is about when your motorcycle battery is dead and you go to put it on the charger to charge it up, but the charger doesn't recognise that it's a battery because it's just empty and it won't actually charge it. And that's a problem with the newer type battery chargers. They have a management system in there. So yeah, if you cross bloody do them, they don't go start arcing up and all that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do, I've got two. I've got this cheap bloody charger here, and I've got a more expensive, a C-Tech one, which is supposed to be pretty whiz-bang and does all these bloody maintenance bullshit and whatever. They both do the same thing as in not recognising a battery. Just in case someone says, oh, it's a shit bloody battery charger that you got, that's not the case. It's just the way they are. So I've got a battery here that has a bit of charge in it. I've got a totally dead one. I actually tried to get a fairly fresh battery and try to suck all the bloody power out of it so that when I hooked it up it wouldn't charge, but then when I added another battery to it, I'm babbling now, that it would do after holding it on there for 10 seconds, as you'll see in a minute, and then take it away, that it would then continue, but just a pain in the ass. So anyway, I'll show you, bring you over and we'll have a look. Alright, first things first, I'll just see what charge we've got. So this battery here, you can see it's got very little charge in it, but there is charge in it. The battery over the back here is just as dead as a doornail. So the chargers aren't going to pick up that that's a battery and then start charging it. Now this here, basically this thing here is just another battery. It's just one of those 7.2 battery doodad things. I've just got it in a little carry handle and I have these little doodads on it. So all I'm doing is I have a piece of wire that's got a red and a black, and they're both cut, so I've connected the red on here and the black on there. Now, so this charger here, if I hook this up onto this, cool, it's actually run out enough now. So it won't pick it up. It's not picking it up. So what we've got to do now is this battery is going to jump this battery enough so that you can see it's just flickering. That's saying it's charged. So I take that off. So now that battery is being charged. So before it didn't recognise it. Now, after putting just a bit of charge into it, it's now recognised it. And that will now just happily bloody charge that battery. Oh, bloody, I'm happy that happened. That's what I was trying to bloody do to show you guys. Now, on a really dead battery, so I'll just get rid of that, because these batteries are pretty much stuffed. So this one here, which is the totally dead battery, so it won't pick it up. So what we'll do is the same thing. Oh, you bastard. Take it off. Now see how it's not holding it? So it's getting stuff coming through from the other battery. But because it's so dead, it's just losing it straight away. So you'd have to hold that on there for quite a while. Or have it permanently affixed to it for maybe 10 minutes or something like that for it to eventually do it. But anyway, there you go. So that's if you've got a dead battery that your charger won't recognise, and you've got another little battery somewhere, you can jump it like that just to get that charger to start charging it. Cool. Alright guys, so I better just say that now this isn't about having, getting your old dead batteries and bringing them back to life all magically. Doing that doesn't fix a battery. So this was just if you had a good battery in your bike and you happen to bloody let it go flat and it wouldn't charge, that's how you get it to charge. Now obviously once your bloody batteries go flat, that starts to degrade the battery, so you might have a couple more uses bloody out of it, and then you're just going to be pretty much stuffed. So I just wanted to let you know I wasn't thinking that this is some magic bloody rejuvenation bullshit. I know some of you guys will bloody comment and bloody say, ah! Alright guys, so we've got another video coming out on Friday, which is for the motorcycle filming and gear series. What that's going to be about is the mounting option. So on these two helmets that I have, how I've mounted it. I've had to do custom jobs with what with all the cameras that I've basically used. I'm also going to touch on the mounting options for all the bikes, so on Harry, Max, and the little Postie bike. A lot of people ask, what the hell is a Postie bike? And I have to always go, it's a Honda CT10. We call it a Postie bike in Australia because our posties, our postmen, the guys that deliver our mail, they ride those bikes and deliver our mail with them. So that's why they got called the Postie bike. Cool. And also in that thing, there's other questions from that last video, which is on my two Sony cams. People have asked questions, and I'll respond in that video about some of that stuff as well. Alright guys, so this Thursday in the Shoot Easy Motorcycle Camp Cooking, we are doing the dehydrated meal pack versus the good old tin. So we'll go through basically the pros and cons between the two, work out when you're adding water, what's the weight difference, are they the same or is one a little bit lighter or whatever. And we'll also, I'm hoping to get Nay to help me with this one because I want to cook both of these at the same time. So we'll basically set it up so that we're going to go, right, let's start cooking each one. And then that way we'll see which one takes a little longer or shorter or whatever, cooking times, and then obviously maybe clean up. So then we get a kind of a bit of a variance, and then because everybody's different in what they like or do, or all that kind of stuff. So out of that, people can kind of maybe have a better understanding of what they would prefer to do. One might be easier to clean up, and someone might like that particular. I'm going to see them rambling. All right, cool. Alright guys, so comments and responses. I've got one here from Seba Polak. Hopefully I've pronounced that correctly. Hi, I learned English to pass my exam for permanent visa to Australia watching you. You are very funny and bloody helpful. Keep on writing. Well, I had to laugh at that. I hope you've already passed your exam. If you haven't gone for your exam yet and you're relying on my English, I think you're up shit creek without a bloody paddle, mate. Okay, so the next one's from Matillo19. Hi Mark, how do you stop the tank bag or the bottle bags from leaving scratches on the tank? The videos are good, great. Okay, so first on Max, the DR650, I don't worry about scratches. If I get scratches on Max, I think that's a bloody battle scar, and that's a good thing. But if you are worried about it, depending on what type of bike you got, I'm not sure whether you've got the dual sport bike or whatever, my suggestion is using microfiber cloths. So these are ones that you can buy from the local auto mart, like Super Cheap or Auto Barn here in Australia is what they call them. See if I can get a close up on that stuff so you can see that. So it's quite a rough. It's not rough, but I don't know, it's got grooves, if you know what I mean, in that microfiber. So not the really thin microfiber, that more thick, like a terry toweling, but it's called microfiber. That, I believe, is what you would want to put between your tank bag and your tank. I've got, like on Harry, so on the Cruiser, his tank bag, it came with that stuff. As you can see, it's got that cover there. And that is basically microfiber, exactly the same. And that really works well. Now it's not perfect. If you've got bloody surfaces rubbing, and then as you're riding along, you're getting grit underneath them, and eventually you're going to get scratches. I've got scratches, very fine scratches. You put a bit of polish on it, and you don't really notice it. I mean, I'm not that fussy to really worry about it. None of my bikes are showroom bikes. What was I going to say? I lost me bloody train of thought. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So the idea why I think that works, check the comments, because some of the guys will have ideas that most probably might be better than my ideas. But my first thought is that why this microfiber works is because if you do get dust or sand or bits of grit, it embeds in there. So it's not directly sitting on it. It's got somewhere. Those bits of particles have got somewhere to hide in that cloth. All right, guys. So the next one's from Dexmeister. Oi, what about Harry? He's the jealous type. Okay, so he's talking about the Cruiser. And yes, I'm gonna bloody get Harry out and start featuring him, along with these other ones. It's been a while, but yeah, I've got a few little bits and pieces planned, and you'll start seeing him a little bit more. All right, so I've got one more that I'm going to throw in there, and it's Jay Wicks. Hi Mark, great videos. Could you do a review on the coloured lenses in your goggles? So I thought I'll do this one because I actually sell those goggles that he's talking about. I'll just go and grab them. All right, so here they are. This is the ones that he's talking about. These are the goggles that I use on Max. So these are Kickstart Victory Orange. We sell them, they're $39, $37, actually I've got it all here. Bloody hell. $37.95 Australian dollars. Basically they've got the soft foam padding, 100% UVA protection, flexible frame, adjustable elastic strap, 100% shatterproof polycarbonate lenses, anti-scratch and anti-fog coated. Now, a disclaimer to the anti-scratch and anti-fog, because this is all the bloody, the manufacturers put out. Nothing's anti-bloody fog straight out of a factory. These will, I mean, they're really good, but there are times when you're sweating and that you will get fog in there. It's not enough for it to escape out. And the anti-scratch, they are anti-scratch, but you can scratch them. And I've got, I don't know if you guys are going to pick this up. It's right there. If I get close and then take my finger away. Oh, there it is there. It does scratch. But that particular scratch came from Alistair of all people. And I think it was on the Whipperfeld trip. I was behind him. And a rock just went fair for a bloody smack. And it was a fair bloody decent one. It scared the absolute crap out of me. But I tell you what, I was so thankful to be wearing goggles when that happened. Because if I had been wearing like sunglasses like I do at times, I'd hate to think whether it kind of like got me in the forehead or something like that. Whereas these give me really good coverage. So that's it. They're an orange lens. So hang on, I've got to go get some other stuff. So those goggles are orange. Obviously, this is the main thing. You've got your clear, which is great for riding at night time. You've got your yellow. The yellow makes a dull day bloody, fantastic. They're also great for night riding. This is actually Nay's pair. She loves using these over night time. It basically brightens things up, but all the lights and bits and pieces and headlights, you don't get that glare off them. So that's those. And then of course, my other pair's in the bloody Jeep. So. That's just one I pulled out of stock. So, and then of course you've got your grey, your smoke, or whatever. They're the main ones. The three: clear, yellow, and then your smoke. And then that's obviously great for when it's bloody sun shining, takes the glare away and all that kind of stuff. Now these orange. The reason why I've done that is this orange one is kind of like is between the yellow and the smoke colour. So these are great on sunny days, but they don't offer as much. I don't know. It can get a bit bit bright, not glary, because they actually take the glare out from the sun, whereas but just the darker lens just softens that light on your eyes. On dull days, it just makes it, like the yellow ones, just makes it all bright and wonderful. And at night time they get it's too dark for night time. You can use them, but I don't. I will normally straight swap to the bloody clear ones. So there you go. All right, now I've just got some quick footage just to show you. Today I did, just to, you can see this through on a. Here it is. You'll see it. Go with the sun shining. It's still bright, and it actually brightens it up more, but it just takes the glare out. Rightio guys, so just throwing these on a helmet. Put your bloody strap over the back, and I just move it up a bit like that, so it just sits on that crease. That's it, simple as that. Do a bit of a walk around. Taking them off, I just do that. On like that. Or sometimes I'll pull the strap down, do that. It just depends on whether I'm getting off the bike or what I'm doing. Sometimes I'll do it like that so that I don't lose them or they drop off while I'm sitting on the bike, and then just put them back in. Lift them up like that. Now, one thing I will actually tell you, because I used to always just have sunglasses, the difference between having these and sunglasses is that air rushes down and it hits me directly on the lips. So I'll just take this off. Oh. And basically, yeah, it hits me on the lips, so it dries my lips out. So what I've got to do is make sure, if I'm just riding without the visor and sunglasses, and I'm going to be doing like highway travel, wearing goggles, that I put lip balm on. It's not a big deal, but there is a difference. I don't know what, just obviously the way the wind hits that, it just pushes it directly right onto my lips. If I've got sunglasses, I don't get it. Anyway, there you go. Nate's just sitting over there, and she said, it sounded like I was going to say, it really doesn't matter, but you know what? It really makes me pretty. Well, there you go, guys. That's it for this week. Next week, we're going to be doing an inline fuel filter for Maxda DR650. Should be a pretty bloody quick job. We'll most probably have a few other bits and pieces. I haven't worked all that out. So anyway, hope you've enjoyed it. Have a good week and keep on riding.